All of my elves are gone. All my elves are gone. All my elves are gone. Hello everybody, this is Big Daddy Rocker Gamer, and we are back with Heroes of Might and Magic 4 Elwins campaign. For this part of the campaign, we are trying to finish up map number 2. Did I just see where did the annoyance show up? Ah. That's okay. I can deal with that. So I'm just gonna go in here, grab these guys, go in here. Yeah, this city. Recruit everything. And then just smack it in like that. Now, since the machine should have no idea that I'm coming, it should pop out here and run away once it saw me, as I knew it would. That's okay, because you cannot outrun me. I am much faster than you. And no, I'm not letting you run away. You've been an annoyance for a long time now. And there we go. That's the end of that. I guess expert pathfinding. And all these griffins should go down here. Elwin wants all of them in. Run. Haha, run, green player. It's not gonna help you. I'm coming for you now. I know where you are. You should have just surrendered to me. Would have saved you a lot. No, I'm not letting you run away. You are mine. Like this. You are my blood sacrifice. Advanced chaos magic. Skill I sadly do not have. Alright, let's just go up here and chill. Ooh! I might not have advanced chaos magic, but I do have amateur level chaos magic. I can fling some magic arrows now. I'm not completely useless at the chaos magic thing. Now, let's just kill these guys. And there we go. All done. So, what's in... Oh! I didn't get the... No, I didn't get the town. Of course I didn't get the town. Why did I think I would get the town? It would be too easy. So, enemy has a big-ass sorcerer. That's not very good. I can get this. Ooh, she. Lightnings. You have lightning. I'm gonna have losses on this fight, am I not? Yes, of course. I'm gonna have so many losses, it's not even funny. Oh god. I'm dying. Oh. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Mostly because, yeah, here it out. Here it out. Start working on the Medusa. Alright. Let's see what else here we have. Just gonna keep on summoning these things. It's painful, to say the least. A lot of crazy dangerous Medusas. Oh, good lord. Everything dies so incredibly easily. Wow. Orcs on top of towers are dangerous. I'm gonna focus on these nightmares for now. I let my... Oh. I know these summons are supposed to be what keeps me alive, but it really isn't. Oh, no. Okay, at least the orcs went down. That's good. Now let's go deal with these Medusas. Oh man. This is heavy losses. Much heavier than I expected to run into. God. It's gonna take me a while to recover from this. Oh, good. Oh, good. I lost everything. Wow. Wow. I lost absolutely everything. 20 spell points, okay, that's cool, but not that cool. Use the hero the Slayer ability during ranged attacks. We don't need that, so we can swap that. Melee defense, yeah, sure, whatever. This is, at this point, strictly speaking, better than Breeze, so I'm gonna use that instead of Breeze. And here we go. There we go. Not so bad. Basic life magic. Amazing. I'm not gonna be a summoner now because I'm going to need a lot of life magic levels to be able to leave the Bard class. That sucks, but it is what it is. Alright. Hey, 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 hey. I saw something move. I know I saw something move. Where was it? Okay, fine. Let's pay attention. No. Slayer. So what about you? Are you gonna be a threat to me? No. Good. Die. Oh. That's not right. Take down this, take down that. There we go. No, I'm not letting you flee. You're crazy. Mwahahaha. Okay. Cool. Summon some white tigers. Misclicking my way through here. There we go, one dead. Two dead. And 3 dead. Soon after I capture the city, we learn that everything has gone to shit. Nah, I mean, we learn that there's caravans coming. I don't have advanced chaos magic, so that's not gonna happen. Let's walk through here. I'm just gonna grab this mine first. I think this should be the last troll group. There we go. Might as well take leadership. I think I may have done this map all wrong. We're gonna swap and swap. And the reason for this is because I want to grow these 2 stacks. I don't want to grow a bunch of other stacks. Now I need to get back up to the camp. No, the orcs. This. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a bunch of soldiers on the way. recruits. Get a bunch. Get a big bunch of creatures here. That allows me to go down here and just grab 100 of them. Now, I think I have everything there, so just continue down this path. Might as well just go all the way there and grab all the things I want from here. Like this. And then we send these guys running. Grab a bunch of wolves. Finally come down here. Yeah, just gonna grab everything from in there as well. That was the place that had it didn't have griffins. Right, and now we just grab the last bits of reinforcements here, and then we head down. This should be an overwhelming force, but then again, I don't know. I could be surprised. You want to pass right now? Yes, please. Thank you very much. Your falcon, Breeze, returns from one of her scouting trips, landing on your gloved arm. She screeches excitedly, flaps her arms, and tries to bite through the leather around your thumb. You know she's trained to react this way when there is danger near, but she has never tried to harm you before. With a nudge of your arm, you send her back into the air and draw your weapons just as the Troll Lord and his army charges from the nearest grove of trees. I'm sorry, Troll Lord, but you're not fighting. You're not winning against me. You just aren't. Even my doggos deal damage here. Victory! I cheer as the last troll falls. My task is done. Finally, I can get out of these foul-smelling clothes and return home to Shera. But as I walk among the corpses, removing the tiger pelts so I can burn them later, I hear a soft sound carried to me by the wind. Perched on my shoulder, Breeze digs her talons painfully into my skin. She hears it too. It doesn't sound threatening though, so I try to follow the pitiful noise. Soon, I foolishly leave my army behind and enter a grove of trees. The mewling sound gets louder and louder until I see the hole in the side of a mound. A tiger den. Elwin, you idiot. You're not going in there, I tell myself. But then again, I've never been good at following orders, even my own. I walk slowly into the cavernous den, pausing momentarily to allow my eyes to get used to the shadowy interior. I don't even mind the almost overpowering smell, since I've been walking around in a pair of pants soaked by a tiger. Soon, I find the source of the sad crying at the back of the cave. A large female tiger curled up against the wall. She opens her eyes, looks at me, and seems a bit surprised to find an elf. "I thought you were one of my kind," she says. "It's the pants," I quip. Then, realizing this was probably not the best time for jokes, I say, "What is causing you so much sorrow? Have the trolls hurt you?" Suddenly the tigress growls toward the ceiling of the den. "Trolls, they're an annoyance only." An annoyance? Then what have I been doing all this time? What is it then, I ask. That's when she comes to her feet to reveal the small still form she had been embracing. With her great nose, the tigress nudges her dead child. "Stillborn," she says. "In 2 years there hasn't been a single cub born alive in all the forest. We don't know why or how, but in our dreams we see tigers see an evil shape hiding underground eating our children." The tigress bends her head and gently grasps her dead child between her teeth. Slowly she walks from the den. I don't follow. It doesn't seem proper. But as I wipe my own tears from my cheeks, I realize that all this time I have been wrong. As the tigress said, the trolls were nothing more than an annoyance. The deaths of the tiger cubs, this was their great tragedy. So now, we get to go down. And let's see what happens here. The stench assaulted my nostrils the moment I entered the cave, overpowering even the tiger urine on my pants. I choked. I pulled my shirt in front of my mouth and nose in an effort to block the odor, but it didn't help much. "What is that sour smell?" I said. One of my followers next to me, above the arm that covered her nose, I could see fear in her eyes. "Death," the soldier said. "As strong as it is, I'd step carefully. That stench is too powerful to be a single corpse." Even without the warning, I would have proceeded into these dark tunnels with extra caution. The air was chilly, the walls damp, slick and slimy. Believe me, I wasn't looking forward to spending even an hour in this place, much less the days and possibly weeks it would take to search all the passageways. Turning toward my small army, I ordered, "Every 5th man, light a torch." I was staring at a peculiar shadow when the first light was struck, flashing momentarily in the light. That's when they attacked. They had been waiting for us, lurking in the darkness and thirsting for the kill. Yeah, good thing I stocked up on forces here. Griffins take it all down. Is that the mind shield? Yeah, it is. Holy crap. Really? Okay. You're after my, you really are after my, elves. It's no good. Alright. I can't say I crushed it like a bug, but I did crush it. That's a lot of elves dead. I can gain no more in this scenario. Okay, that sucks, but it is what it is. Oh, I have an advantage. But that's still a scary amount of venom spawn. Alright. What do we do here? We get water elementals. Alright. This is, hairy, to say the least. Oh, nice. Venom spawns are scary. They're just... Ah, crap. Alright. 10 dragons. Okay, that's not so bad. Good job. Good job. All of my elves are gone. All my elves are gone. All my elves are gone. Alright. Hefty losses here too, but what can you say? When you go up against stupid amounts of enemies, you're bound to incur some losses. The undead and demon defenders of these tunnels are so organized that surely they must be part of a larger army. Unfortunately, it's pointless to try to interrogate the creatures. They fear no pain, so I still have no idea who leads them. But whoever it is, I sense that they are the one behind the recent stillbirths of the white tiger cubs. Oh yeah. So, is this or this the better option here? I mean, the game is kind enough to provide me with a mind shield. So I'm going to assume there is a certain amount of advantage to be had. Some of the caverns in this cursed subterranean land are tall enough for me to let Cher's falcon Breeze stretch her wings and fly. But ever since we entered these tunnels, the bird has been somber and reserved. Like Breeze, I think I miss having the sky over my head. Who would have thought I'd actually miss the woods? Ghosts, imps. And I think this is the final battle of the scenario. Alright, let's go in and do this. Oh, plague. You plague me. You know what? I have it, so I'm gonna use it. Bye bye, imps. Bye bye, vamps. Taking down as much of my enemy as I can here. This was a sizable army. Could have been much worse. I don't like to kill. Over the past few months, I've grown more used to it. But taking the life of any creature still leaves a bad taste in my mouth. I don't remember feeling a twinge of regret even when I killed the Troll Lord. Sure, he was a brutal, merciless blight on the forest, but he was alive until I took that from him. No, I remember feeling a twinge of regret, even when I killed the Troll Lord. I felt no such guilt, however, when I took the life of the necromancer, warlock, especially after I saw the dark chamber beneath his home. I knew when I entered the dank room that everything in it was part of a complicated spell. The bloody drawings on the floor and ceilings, the tiger eyes stored in jars, the piles of claws and teeth and bones, and things I'd rather not mention. They were all arranged to draw the life from the white tiger cubs while still in the womb of their mothers. That essence was then transferred to Warlock, probably to keep him alive well beyond his normal human years. What other children had Warlock claimed during his long, unnatural life? I feel no guilt. In fact, I feel proud. The world is a better place now that the dark knowledge within Warlock's demented mind is gone forever. With a flask of oil and a torch, I quickly put an end to Warlock's evil spell. Good job.
I understand my father's fears. I recall a time when he laughed as he rolled on the grass with me, when he sang to my mother. He loved her dearly, perhaps as much as Elwin and I love each other. And then he lost her. I understand his sorrow. But why can't he see my love for Elwin?
After my argument with Cher's father, I retreated to a remote corner of Aranon's cold garden. I sat on the grass near a gentle creek, dipped my kerchief in this cool water, and dabbed my swollen cheek. Graman had a mighty punch. My entire face hurt. But physical pain aside, the worst part was the humiliation of standing in front of the elven court while Cher's father refused to allow me to marry his daughter. I had enjoyed 2 weeks as Aranon's hero for convincing the White Tigers to become our allies, and I mistakenly thought my new status might have improved Graman's opinion of me. So, during one of my secret meetings with Shera, I first asked her if she would be my wife. Of course, she agreed. All that was left was to ask her father. Together, we went to Graman and the entire elven court, as was our custom, and I asked if he would give me his daughter's hand. He responded by trying to pound his fist through my skull. I have no idea what set him off. Did he dislike me that much? Then Graman said, "If you so much as look at my daughter again, I will run my sword through your heart." Crestfallen, I hid here in the garden and tended my wounds, both physical and emotional. Thoughts of eloping ran through my mind. I even planned how we would escape from Aranon, although I didn't know where we would go. That's when someone placed a firm hand on my shoulder. I don't know whom I expected, but Lord Hark was the last person on the list. "Are you alright?" Hark asked. "Do you need a healer?" I shook my head. "Graman really shouldn't have done that," said Lord Hark as he sat on the ground next to me. "I just wish I knew what I did to make him hate me so," I said. I didn't really want to open up my feelings to the man who was technically my competition for Shera's affection, but I couldn't help it. I needed to talk to someone, and he was the only person present. "You know how protective Graman is, don't take it personally. Why, even I am not good enough for Shera in his eyes," Hark said. I found this hard to believe since the two seemed to be such good friends. "But we're in love, can't he see that?" "I can," Hark admitted. "That's why I want to help you." "What?" "Yes, this is so hard to believe. I care so deeply for Shera that I don't ever want to see her hurt. In fact, I would do anything to see her happy. Even step aside and let another man have her." "I don't believe you, Lord Hark." I suddenly felt guilty for all the times I wanted to smash this man's teeth. I have often fantasized about Lord Hark's death, in a nameless battle, falling off his horse, choking on a carrot, you name it. Then I would have Shera all to myself. And now, he was offering to help me win Shera's hand in marriage. I took Hark's hand and said, "Forgive me, Lord Hark, for hating you. Hark chuckled, patted my head in a fatherly way. Only if you forgive my own jealous thought. Of course. Then we are allies, Elwin. And as allies, let me tell you how you're going to change Grahman's mind. It's a long shot, but it might just work. I'll do anything. Hark went on to explain that when everyone fled Avley during the Reckoning, Grahman had been trusted with the bow of the Elf King. Unfortunately, the Elf King remained behind and died leading his army against the barbarian king Kilgore. Grahman, however, came through the portals to this world with the Elf King's bow, the symbol of elven leadership. And then Grahman lost it, Lord Hark said. I've never heard this story, I said. Of course not. Grahman is so ashamed that he has only told one other. Me. Grahman searches for the bow whenever he can, but has had no luck. Now just think how grateful he would be if you were to find the bow of the Elf King and return it to him. I smiled, because once again, I had hope. Oh jeez. The next day, I left Aranon with some of Lord Hark's own archers at my side. The commander of Hark's soldiers, a stiff elf named Miralas, rode with me to the territory where Grahman claimed he lost the bow of the Elf King. It was a wild and remote land along the coast that reminded me of the forests where Shera and I first got to know each other. Today, those were fond memories. Here we are, Miralas said. I looked around, but we had stopped in a lush glen surrounded on all sides by dense forest. I turned to Miralas with a questioning look and found myself staring down the shining blade of his sword. Behind Miralas, the archers had notched arrows in their longbows. Listen carefully, Elwin, and you might live, Miralas said. I swallowed the lump in my throat and nodded. Meanwhile, I was trying to figure out just what had gone wrong. It seems I should have seen this coming, but at that moment I was too shocked by the betrayal to think. I'm supposed to slit your throat and leave your body for the animals, but I'm not going to do that. You're just an idiot who doesn't know when to back off. I would put you out of your misery, but I don't want your death on my conscience, Miralas said. The depth of my stupidity was beginning to dawn on me. Lord Hark was the one who wanted me dead so he could marry Shera. He probably told Shera's father's lies to get him to hate me. Oh, what an idiot I am. He's the one who sent me to face the tigers. I was supposed to die then, but to everyone's surprise, I succeeded. So Hark found another way to eliminate his competition. And I might as well have helped him do it. How dumb can one man be? If not for Miralas's compassion, I would be dead right now. Everything about the bow of the Elf King was a lie, wasn't it? I said. No, Grahman brought it to this world, and he delivered it to the Elder Council. They wait to give it to the next Elf King, Miralas said. If only I had talked to my mentor, Menathat, about this stupid quest to find the bow of the Elf King. Menathat would have told me I was walking into a trap. So what happens to me? Miralas took his sword from my face and waved it toward the glen. This is your home. Forever. You will find plenty of deer in the woods, and a creek over there for water. I looked around, feeling as if an iron shackle had been clamped around my neck. It looks peaceful, I muttered. Elvin, I know this area well. I've been in charge of this region for over a year. There's only one way out of that glen, and my men will be watching it closely. If you try to escape it, I will hunt you down. I promise. And when I find you, I will not find cause to be merciful. Then I don't have a choice, do I? No, Miralas said. It's this glen, or death. Which will it be? I know when I've been beaten. Inside, my my blood began to boil as Hark's betrayal sank in. This wasn't over. So here we are, stuck all alone. As a master summoner, you're never really alone, but you get the point. And I think this is the perfect spot to stop today's episode. That said, this is Big Daddy Rocker Gamer, and I'll see you guys next time.